Alrighty. Way to be, power team. Legendary action. Okay, now it's terribly tricky turtle time. Try getting that out 3 times in a row. Well, here's a tip from Game Players Magazine. It's for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. It's time for another tip. Another video power edge. Let's look around level 3 first. To finish this level, you must seek and destroy all enemy tanks. The trick is to use your bullets and save your missiles, but don't waste your ammo either.
Hey everybody. Okay. Huh. It's time to get scared, or I think that's actually a common misconception. Evil Within is not and never was actually all that scary. It's just kind of a hard, creepy game. At least the original one was. I didn't finish it though, so I'm kind of going into this one not quite knowing what's going on. Some disclaimers to make off the top. Hashtag ethics. This copy was provided by Bethesda, but not in exchange for anything. But I chose to. When they gave it to me, they also told me about a charity service that they just launched. They gave me a little picture and everything. There you go. So Bethesda's doing The Good Within, which is a donation drive towards Red Cross. Let's see here. Actually, sent along all the info too. Sounds awesome, so I figure I might as well plug it. It's going to run until October 31st. There's a GoFundMe that has a redirect from, or rather it's a crowdfunding thing, crowdrise.com/goodwithin. And until the end of October, they will match up to $15,000. So if you've felt bad about all the tragedies and terrible shit going on, and you just want to give money to an organization that does nothing but provide aid, this is a good way to double your donation. There you go. So yeah, the link is at the bottom of the screen there, crowdrise.com/thegoodwithin. I think it's pretty cool Bethesda's doing that, and pretty cool they gave me a free video game. So there you go. I'm probably gonna try to chip towards that just because, hey man, it's like I kind of donated to a point where I was like, shit, man, I don't have any money left, and there's still hurricanes and earthquakes and shit. So that was rough. But I'm gonna scrounge up something for this because, man, it's gonna double up. That's you double your cash, man. That's how you double your money. That'd be sweet. Don't go to Vegas. Give it to a charity. Observer, I wouldn't be mad if his streams were sponsored. Did YouTube do the thing yet? I mean, in a way, they kind of are. At least on Twitch, they have that like promotional link where you can buy a game and then the money goes to me, or a very small portion of it. So that's kind of a soft sponsorship. Oh yeah, okay. And then before I get into it, in keeping with my weird streaming rules that I impose on myself and that no one cares about, I played through the first chapter or so already. So I'm not going to start from the beginning. Well, I guess you're because I can assume that you don't care about spoilers because you're watching. So, Evil Within 1 or 2 starts kind of like 1 did. The first chapter is kind of just a scare hallway, which is still cool, don't get me wrong, and I think it shows off the tech behind the game pretty well. But, I just got to the point where the game started, and kind of in a similar way, they dump you in this, what? Why would they even ask you that? Yes! I want to... Anyway. They dump you in an arena full of monsters and stuff. Let me see if I can square up my webcam a little bit. That'll do. So how's everybody doing tonight? Like I said, I didn't finish Evil Within 1, and I always intended to, just never got around to it. Is this PC with a controller or Xbox? It is Xbox. Is Evil Within going to PC? Because, actually, so I didn't really check that. They sent me an Xbox code, so that's what I stole. You can't, like, corner kill them from the front, huh? Because, yeah, they put you in this area with all these fucking assholes. You're playing Shadow of War, I'm playing Evil Within 2. Such a great day for video games. There's a lot of good stuff that is out now and is coming out. Like, this is the first trickle. But yeah, Maddox, this is on an Xbox. How successful was the first game? That's a good question. They never said. At least I never remember them saying. They may have. And I just wasn't paying attention. So this new looks like an early PS3 game. Might just be my resolution. This is not a particularly impressive spot. visually speaking. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I just started playing Shadow of War too, so I'm still a little tossed up on my controls. I just went through the tutorial for a different control scheme. Okay, and I'm still kind of figuring this game out too. I'm also playing it on the hardest difficulty because I'm an idiot. How was Chapter 1? It was great. I actually really enjoyed it. There's a... Looks like they're taking some visual notes from Twin Peaks, kind of, which is sort of cool. That's an aesthetic that I never really saw in a video game before, apart from Deadly Premonition. Sneak and kill unaware enemy. I'll try and sneak kill somebody. What's up, Jared? Hey, Jess. Actually, hey Jared, I finally listened to that demo that you posted in the Discord. That was pretty slick, man. I enjoyed it. It's funny, was that the son of Bon Iver? Because I actually remember, I had a CD with Bon Iver in it, or he did like the guitaring on a CD. But yeah, it was like Celtic tunes. Did you ever play Destiny 2? Yes. Oh boy, that's not good. That's real bad, actually. So I played this game for a little bit last night. Enough to know that at this level of health, I will die in one hit. Well, here it comes. Let's see if this works. Probably not gonna work. Well, I got her. And there's another one. So I don't know anything about the combat in this game. I'm not gonna be all that impressive right now. Let's see if they can find me in grass. Let's see what the stealth is like. Hey, look. Okay, I guess you can evade back here. That's kind of cool. Hey. Yeah, Adam, this game does seem like, if you want it to be, it's a very hard, very classically styled survival horror. It seems like it's kind of like in between like Resident Evil 1 and 4, because it's a little more actiony than old Resident Evil. It's not as actiony as new Resident Evil minus 7, but 7 was just such a different kind of game. It's still got that like tight over the shoulder thing. It's not first person. I don't know. I really liked The Evil Within 1. For all the people that just just bellowed about wanting a new Resident Evil, or hated the direction Resident Evil was going, it really seemed to me, you know, and this was, again, before Resident Evil 7, that was the game. It was Evil Within. That was the survival horror you wanted. Alright, I'm going to break this glass to get this item, but I think it's going to make this zombie upset. Wait! I can do the thing they've been telling me to do. Stealth kill him. So yeah, the other weird thing was, I finished... Or sorry, didn't finish. Why do I keep messing that up? I did not finish Evil Within 1. And this, at least at the beginning, is a fairly direct sequel to Evil Within. So, they were referencing all this plot and shit I did not remotely understand. But, it wasn't a bad idea to do, I think. It's weird, because I got hit with two things that I had to make myself okay with. One was playing Evil Within 2 without finishing one. And the other one was, starting Shadow of War without finishing Shadow of Mordor. Can I ask what your shirt reads? Sure. Hold on, let me check the framing here. I'm pretty sure we partied. This game takes place in someone's mind, right? Evil Within 1 did. I won't spoil the beginning of Evil Within 2, but it is a similar setup. Top 5 spooky movies go. Oh, man. The thing is, I'm not a horror buff. I respect the genre quite a bit, but I don't think I'm qualified enough. Let's see, if I were to say, let me see. I like intense human-based horror, so like Green Room, Cube, let me think of what else. Aliens is just so goddamn good.
Shit.
Oh, okay. We gotta hit buttons, y'all.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I do 5, huh? I finally saw Suspiria. That was pretty fucked up. I liked it, though. But, man, whew. it would like... It made me uncomfortable. Normally with horror, they make it almost so cartoonish. Or some horror makes it cartoonish. But Suspiria, like... It seemed like it was purely about sights and sounds to disgust you and unnerve you, which was kind of neat. Did they break through? You guys all cheered for something. Oh, okay. Yeah, Grammar's off. Why is there always a bookshelf near the door? Observer, that is a... You just lived up to your username. That is such a common thing, and I've never in a real house seen a bookshelf right next to a door. Now, there are usually, like, end tables and stuff. Something to put your keys on. The right answer was Scary Godmother. Well, I haven't seen it. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I tried to disclaim, I'm no horror buff. Or...
Don't come any closer!
Horror,
Okay, calm down. Don't shoot.
intellectual. That's actually the finished song. Had no relation to Bon Iver. Oh, I'm sorry.
See?
He was a fellow intern at Atlantic, and I produced his EP when we were using their studio. Okay, I don't know where I got that impression then. I'm sorry. Maybe more where that came from. Hoping to producing more stuff with them for a full debut album. Hope releasing sometime next year.
You're not Mobius.
Cool. Yeah.
You might not be one of those things.
He was straight chilling in the basement.
That doesn't mean you're on my
I saw him
side.
run in there in a cutscene
right.
before the save file.
I don't work for Mobius, but I was sent here by them.
Have you seen what those things out there?
It's shitty. I wouldn't worry about it.
What they can do?
Yeah,
I do like shitty
have.
movies, though, so here's the problem.
Lucky for you, your partner was willing to sacrifice himself so you could escape.
He wasn't my partner. He was just a member of Union security detail.
Yeah, it looks like the stream
Protecting me was his
stream
job.
stability has
And my job is to solve a
normalized,
hardware
which is
issue.
good to see.
Dying inside here is a
I was gonna get real depressed if even YouTube
not
couldn't
a
stream
soldier.
properly.
I'm just a technician.
I know.
Oh, Joey, it's hard to find an actual
Stop! Or I'll shoot! No!
an actually scary movie. God, you just slapped him in the face and took his gun. Damn. That's how you know your
A soldier would have taken the safety
main
off.
character's a badass. Never mind.
I told you, we're on the same side. Let's try this again. I'm Sebastian Castellanos.
Adam, you saw, yeah, What Happened to Monday? I actually did see it. And I did enjoy it. It's pretty good.
I'm O'Neill. Liam O'Neill.
Yeah, I kind of walked into it
So
after the
you're
first
not
5 minutes or so.
Mobius,
Stephanie
but
put
they
it
sent
on.
you in here?
And I was like, huh,
Why?
pretty good.
I'm looking for my...
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's
I'm
interesting to
trying
hear
to
it got
restore the
popular in
core.
Europe.
Just like you
Man, that movie was a
Yeah.
bummer.
Good luck with that. I'm done. I'm just gonna hold out here.
Pretty
until
good
extraction.
They
dystopian
can't extract
story,
you.
though.
Not until Lily is found.
Who's Lily?
Look, everyone is
Man, there's
stuck
always
in here
that-
until the core is located.
Always that one frame where post-process
Can you
isn't
help
kicked
me
in
out?
yet. Every time they change
You're
cameras, like,
asking me to
blip,
go out there with you? You
just a
can
little
forget it.
jitter before
This
it's like
is a safe house, so I'm staying safe.
normal mapping
Not me,
and
but I may have a lead
bloom
on the
and
core.
subsurface scattering and all that
Detected
shit is
some
thrown on.
signals nearby that resonate at the core's frequency. We were trying to track
The whole
them when
movie
we got
made you
attacked.
sad. Well, yeah, it was like all
Here,
blue.
listen to
It was
this.
just depressing. God. But it was good. I really liked it.
It sounds like a little girl, right?
Quiet.
This guy seems like a Resident Evil protagonist with his cool, cheesy talking. JGM,
Was
there's...
that her? The core?
I'm telling you, man, this is
So I've been
Resident
picking up all
Evil.
sorts of
It's
weird
like the
signals on my
alternate timeline
communicator since we
Resident
got here.
Evil.
No way to know for
If
sure until you
if
track it
Capcom
to
kept
its
making
source.
Resident Evils
How do I
like
do
4
that?
after
Your
4,
communicator can pick it up too. Once you're
this
out
would have
there
been the
and
one
check
that's a
the
little
signals,
more old school from
you'll
4.
probably pick up
It's like
other
between
signals
4
while
and
you're out
3.
there. It wouldn't
But
hurt
it would have
to
been
follow
like
them to
HD,
find
and
out
oh.
what-
No way. The core first. It's the only way we're getting out of here.
Suit yourself.
Let's
This is
pair
going to
up
be
our
the voice in your ear.
communicators.
You called it, Jeff.
That way I can tell you if I find
Smart.
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Can't hurt, I guess.
Oh, let's see here. Maddox. That's an interesting... Oh, dialogue options. I'm done with that. 3 locks in the hair. That's aesthetic as fuck. So yeah, you asked an interesting question. Are monetization issues on YouTube with streaming like there are with videos? No, not really. YouTube is adding ways for people to give money directly to people who stream, which is kind of cool. Because that circumvents all copyright issues. All of them, no matter what. That's just money. Money. Which it's weird, because it got so complicated everywhere else. The thing is, so you stream, And the moment you hit stop streaming, that stream then becomes a video. And the second it becomes a video is when Content ID rolls in on it. It's when it's deemed not advertiser friendly. Once you hit not streaming, then the VOD that's left behind, the chunk of video that you streamed, goes through the process of an uploaded video. So if you stream, you don't make any money off that by default, really. I guess channels might get knocked as not advertiser friendly, but I don't think that happens. And the one thing I've been curious about that I've never found the answer to is, does YouTube Red contribute revenue to you for viewers that are watching live? So, like, as YouTube Red member, you're told, or we were told at least, that money will be paid out to you by a minutes watched basis. So if a YouTube Red viewer watches 20 minutes of video A and 5 minutes of video B, video A will get, 4 times as much money as video B. They never said what the ratio was, because it may change over time. Whatever. So if somebody with YouTube Red watches a stream, does that streamer then get a chunk of that revenue? I have no idea. I haven't found any place in the analytics that talk about that. So I suppose if a YouTube channel were deemed not ad friendly, Red revenue would still go through. But if a stream were copyright claimed, then the Red revenue would go to the claimant. I don't know.
So you've been stuck.
See, it gets so fucking complicated.
Has it been that
As far as I know, no.
Time's a little
But-
fluid in here. This was supposed to be a simple
Man, with
in-and-out
YouTube,
job. Like home in time for dinner, simple.
So much of it now is
This
just
is different than
admitting
anything
you
I've ever
don't
seen
actually
before.
know the breadth of
Maybe
how the system works and that
Wonky
it's
stuff
very
usually happens
complicated.
when a core goes AWOL, but what's happening is more than that. This place is falling apart at the seams. We use the stable field emitter, but it's not working like it's supposed to.
What's the stable field?
Stable field emitter.
Mobius sent you in here. Shouldn't you know this stuff already?
Stable field emitter. Do you have the ability to run ads on YouTube streams on the fly like Twitch? That's a good question. I've never looked for that. I do! There it is. I never even looked. Yeah, there's a button that says play ad. So yeah, I suppose it's possible, yeah. Red users don't get the ads. I feel like I should get something from that. Yeah, I guess if I were to hit that button,
There was a security force already in here to help us. But yeah, there
you
are
wouldn't
5
see an ad.
search team members. Wait, did you just say were?
I found Baker. He's dead.
Doesn't surprise me. He locked onto a powerful signal and went to investigate. I told him we should just request extraction and report our findings, leave the dangerous work to somebody else. But he wouldn't hear of it, being team leader and all. Always had to be the brave one. You ask me, there's a thin line between brave and foolish.
Yeah. There's a thin line between prudent and cowardly, too.
play ad to make that sweet
Tomato,
stream
tomato.
money.
I'm not saying I'm
Nah.
glad he's dead. What kind of asshole do you think I am? I hope the others are okay.
I'll let you know if I find anybody else.
You'd really do that? Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
I gotta. So it's weird.
It's more
Some of the
dangerous
visuals
out there
are
than I expected.
crazy good.
Any idea where I can get some
The
weapons
lighting
and
is
supplies?
real
I
good.
tried to tell you about this one signal.
They
but
look really
you didn't
good.
wanna hear
The
it.
voice acting is really
Well,
good
I'm all
too.
ears now.
But
I
like,
picked something up from 2 Mobius security team members who were talking about weapons caches.
something.
Maybe you can follow it and get some gear. Maybe they're out there, can help you out.
I'll think about it.
Come on, man. I'm all
I'm just glad that
alone in
Bethesda's
here. I could
spreading
use
in
some
Tech 6
protection.
around.
Maybe if you hadn't let your last guard take the fall for you.
Whatever. I'll mark the signal on your communicator. Follow it or don't follow it. I don't care.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of open level, so you get like subquests and stuff.
Those things are pretty tough. Takes a lot of ammo to get
Too
them
edgy
off
doesn't
the
look
back.
smooth enough.
Do you have anything stronger?
I think it would look different on the X.
Not
Yeah,
here.
I mean I have an
You
X
could probably
coming,
find some out there.
so I'll
This
be
place was
interested to
designed be
see
peaceful, but
if it
Mobius
does
and
change and how
firepower
much.
Go hand in hand.
Do you know where I can find some of this firepower?
It's pretty chaotic out there.
Is this?
You're not
This
gonna
is coming
find
out
a
on
pile of
PC.
Heavy-duty weapons altogether.
Damn.
But I did see something
Oh,
useful
well.
next to an abandoned APC just outside. I'll mark its location for you. But be careful. There are a lot of those things hanging around.
Yeah, now at this point I'm kind of curious how this game can scale, but that's no big deal. I might check it out on PC or something, but I don't think it's a Play Anywhere title. Which, believe it or not, I actually am really starting to buy into. It's the Xbox store or the app may not be the most familiar thing, but there is a pretty cool like feature value to being able to play a game on my console and my PC and share saves. What Xbox original games do you think will be backwards compatible? Dude, that's a tough question. I mean, the Microsoft slate will probably be there. Voodoo Vince, Fusion Frenzy, Halo 1. Although they already have the remake out. Why? Who cares? People still play it. I don't know, man. Ninja Gaiden, I was kind of the opinion there weren't actually that many good original Xbox games. Shenmue 2 would be cool. Jet Set Radio Future would be cool.
Takes the edge off.
I don't know that Blinks the Time Sweeper will probably be up. I just don't know. I don't know out of all of those what Microsoft or other companies will be willing to invest time into brushing up and getting working. Because man, there's like that is the softest value add in the world. Battlefront 2, that's a good one. Anime games like Budokai Tenkaichi or something. Did that ever? No, that was just PS2. I don't know. That's another thing. Like I respect Microsoft for I assume they would not announce it unless they were reasonably sure that they could do it. So I respect Microsoft for doing it, putting money into it, because that's the sort of thing that's like, man, Dead or Alive? Yeah, I think that counts as anime. Yeah, there's Dead or Alive. Forgot about that. Tekken, Soul Calibur. I gotta go for them upgrades first. Always, always. How many parts did I get? So I have 25? And that costs 90. Great! Well, I can upgrade the capacity of a gun whose clip I can't even fill. Feels good. Ninja Gaiden's a great game. Hope Koei Tecmo doesn't go back to that franchise and make it a Souls-like. Oh. Well, they already did that with Neo. So they didn't rebrand it. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, reloading's not an issue either. Oh. Fighting game, not the beach one. You know, like beach volleyball. The hardest game. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, so it's 3 per bullet. Got it. I'm figuring this out. Sure. I'll make 6 bullets, why not? I don't know what else you use, Oh, you can make syringes. Okay, great. Ooh! And you still get those sweet fucking achievement points. How do you feel about episodic games like Life is Strange? Good ones are good. Bad ones are bad. It's the stupidest thing to say in the world. But for me, it's the difference between Guardians, which I didn't think was very good. Like, the writing was actually pretty weak in the first 10 minutes or so. To something like Tales from the Borderlands, which is actually pretty funny. So they're TV shows. To me, there's no difference. Like, the interactivity doesn't mean much to me. I play them like TV shows when I just have something to fidget with in my hands, basically. So they have to meet the criteria that I have for television, which, because there is so much good television, and because I like video games even more, it has to be better than good TV. And few episodic games are better than good television right now, in my opinion. I also have fucked up standards, which is not to say they're good, they're actually bad. I don't watch enough TV or movies to have good taste, and I'll admit that. I think I have impeccable taste with video games, but I'm way below average, I think, when it comes to proper media. Alright! Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of these. I leave it on because I'm vain. And I actually kind of like the sound. Life is Strange is terrible for me because it does not even close to being what a high school is like, and I go to a high school. Yeah, maybe it's like somebody's high school. Ooh, that was spooky. I do appreciate Evil Within just being like, spooky imagery! Down with that. I don't like how in Life is Strange all your decisions don't fucking matter in the end. Yeah, welcome to video games, man. That's the thing. That's why it's TV.
Hell. Hey, let me out.
Because you can't actually change anything. You can just sort of, you can like deviate and then come back to the middle. It's just like it's like a salmon swimming upstream.
Welcome back.
I'm glad I didn't go to that person's high school.
How are you here?
I could ask you the same question. Regardless, it's nice to see a familiar face. Even if that face has seen far too much.
Really, Maddox? Batman's no good?
Tired, detective. I can help you get back.
That was one of the ones I wanted to try and play through, but yeah.
Just like before.
Probably wouldn't have made it, because I didn't make it through Guardians, that's for sure. I couldn't even finish the episode. I didn't make it through Wolf Among Us. Though, to be fair, the entire thing's out now, so one of these days I'm just going to set aside 4 to 5 hours and play through the whole fucking thing. I like this nurse, though. Very Silent Hill. I wonder how much of this stuff is, like, intentional references. Okay. We got skill trees, yo. I think I might just need stealth. In the early game, stealth might be the thing I go all in on. Wolf Among Us is really good. I believe you. I want to play it. It's not bad, it's just not near as good as what they're capable of. Okay. My high school was lit. Everybody's cool with everybody. That's great, man. You know, my high school was pretty peaceful, too. I guess is how I describe it. These are so expensive. I was, like, hoping against hope that there'd be something for 500, but I don't think that happens. I wonder if an episodic horror game would work or not. You could argue Kentucky Route Zero, which has been in development for about 35 years. I think they're finally closing in on releasing the final chapter. Visually upgrade from the first Evil Within? Oh, you mean this game or the upgrade menu particularly? Hey, Grace. Welcome. Yeah, it's weird. The episodic structure of a game sort of implies that it's television, you know? You can't really roll out gameplay in an episodic format. Because it takes time to polish content for it. Like map packs, I guess, is what the episodic version of video games are. Oh yeah, watch slides. Oh, you watch Don't Breathe? I haven't seen that yet. Closest form of entertainment I think comes close to what high school is actually like is American Vandal. Okay. Everybody has said that that is really good, so I need to watch that. Your high school is mostly low middle class. Yeah, Amar? Oh yeah. Movie made you feel pretty gross. I've heard descriptions of scenes that should make most people feel gross. Alright. So that takes you back to your safe area. Also scared of old people. Old people ain't nothing to fuck with, man. Huh. So yeah, it really is just a like kind of an open level. That's kind of cool. Now we got some Silent Hill static shit going on with the radio.
See if I can find this signal I mentioned.
I still don't understand what the story of this game is. This is cool.
Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this. And we're better armed this time. Or at least
Oh, survivors.
once we raid the supplies. Come on.
We're screwed. There's too many of them.
Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this. And we're better armed this time. Or at least we will be once
Yeah,
we raid
no.
the...
That must be the signal O'Neill mentioned.
What? Oh, do I have to do this quest? Whoa! What is... Alright. You filming the Nathan Drake strap leather holster thing? It's a cool look. Yeah, Claire de Lune. You don't like Claire de Lune? I love that song. Yeah, the lighting's real good. There's actually a pretty great sequence at the beginning that shows off the game's engine and its tech. So I do also, I'm pretty glad that I didn't show that on stream because I think it's pretty cool. Having high school is relatively close in socioeconomic status tends to lead to a pretty chill experience. Like if everyone is pretty poor, everyone can relate. Also, hello.
I gotta try to find that.
What's up, +1? Nope. I don't remember how to pull out the radio. I already forgot. It's not that. It's not that. This game kind of reminds you of Alan Wake. Yeah! I had a similar vibe, actually. Oh, there it is. Why? That is a pretty cool way to do, like, side quest selection. Following Mobius operative? Okay. Oh, and then it shows you distance? Oh. Did it pick the wrong one? It did pick the wrong one. Huh. Okay, and that's just the marker for the safe room. I grew up working with a parent working for an orchestra. My ears bleed whenever I hear Debussy or any other overplayed French composer. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, well, that's easy. That's easy enough. He's on the roof. That's not easy anymore. And it looks like there are chunks of city up there. Another Alan Wake game would be sick. This game is... It's not Alan Wake, but it's close. It's so weird, man. For all the things that people say that they miss and want again, most of those games are still here. They're still being made. You're just not playing them. Not to say you, Maddox, specifically. I would still have another Alan Wake. Because this game is not exactly Alan Wake. It doesn't have that Remedy writing flair. Or I guess Sam Lake specifically doesn't have his writing flair. But, Maddox, not that it's similar, but did you play Quantum Break? Man, you want to talk about, like, games that are also TV shows that are pretty good. I liked Quantum Break a lot. It was like one of the best versions of that kind of game, which people don't make anymore, really. The single player narrative driven, like, cutscene driven experience. Oh, Clark, yeah, the stream's running better? Yeah, sorry, Ethan. I know you gotta throw in that mandatory fuck you too, but... Oh, shit. That's a sniper rifle. Oh, it's broken. Great. I won't fault you for doing it. But, it's working.
Barrel's toast. But the rest of it looks okay. Need to find some parts to fix it.
That's interesting, Grace, though. I didn't know you were so, saturated with classical composition. Ooh, we got communicator logs. Supply shed across from Union Auto Repair. It's all the way up in the northeast west corner of town. Okay. Now will it give me a quest marker or will I just have to go there? I think I just have to go there. Northwest corner of town. Oh, nope. It gave me... Wait. Mobius residence. Northwest. So that'd be up here. Ah. Did give me a marker, but that's a long way to go. This will be interesting. There's not really... Silent kills. Violently stabs knife through the neck of a zombie as he groans and moans. Listen, game audio is different than world audio, than canon audio. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta go... I don't know. Hold on. Just so you guys know how adorably domestic my life is right now. Since Stephanie has a pretty long commute for work, I'll cook dinner for her and then leave it in the toaster oven on warm so that when she gets here, she has a hot dinner. But I just heard the beeping, which means the timer's up, which means I need to go reset it so that it's still warm when she gets back. I'll be back soon, too. Just a moment.
When you do use a missile, let it clear a path for you. And then follow it up, and you'll be able to cruise right through this level. Now it's on to level 4. You've got to get all the energy you can from manhole number 16 before you battle the boss. In this screen, you've got to use scrolls, boomerangs, and whatever else you can to smash this laser soldier. Remember, scrolls are the best, but Donatello's staff works okay too. When you're in the sewers, jumping is the key. But don't jump too high or you'll head right into the river. The best bet is to lightly tap a button, or better yet, use a controller with a rapid fire setting. Okay, that should
Okay, I'm back. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, it is Blue Apron. And it's a good service, man. I could probably graduate out of that, and I picked out other recipes, and I'm like, oh man, that looks good. And it's good. You know, all that experience builds. Jeff, this reminds you of... oh, wait. For some reason. Oh, there you go, JGM. Yeah, yeah. This game is reminding me now more of Silent Hill with the old town that's gone to hell. Yeah, and the fact that it's... you have to move freely through the town to find your objectives. It's pretty cool. I didn't know the game was like this, because Evil Within 1... if you guys got further than I did, correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm pretty sure it didn't have this aspect. It was just like levels, and they were open, but they were open in like a Resident Evil area kind of open. There were rooms that you could move through in an order, and an area you could explore, but it wasn't a whole town, right? Then again, this may not be a whole town as well, you know? It could be some clever trickery. Evil Within 1 is very linear. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I was actually... even though linear sometimes is used to describe... is just used as a negative, I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. Observer, you're into that Blue Apron shit? Yeah, sometimes I wonder. I wonder how big they're getting. Because, they sure do, belly flop onto every podcast they can find. Oh, that knife. Stealth kill. Just don't fight it, don't fight it. I also like how the goo is your direct reward for killing enemies, so it's just pure experience, basically. I saw that. I saw that creepy thing running, but I also see a plant, and I need that healing item. I also love how you get your health back. Oh, fuck. You get your health back by drinking coffee. Wonderful. Oh. How we doing? So it looks like 3 headshots to drop a basic zombie. I don't even know if that's... oh, they don't always drop goo. Oh, so it is Resident Evil 4. Sometimes they drop currency for you to upgrade. Sometimes they drop items. And I'm sure that the game kind of controls the drop rate of all that stuff. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Favorite sponsor you guys had was Movement Watches. It was a company I had followed before. I saw you guys doing it, finally bought a watch, and it's still a favorite in my collection. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, man, it's nice when a potential sponsor is not complicated. When it's just like, they make a good thing, the price is up front, there's no, like, politics or controversies to worry about. Some companies, like, I'll look into them and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure that these guys are really, like, on the level or something like that. I've had to turn down some sponsors before because I'm like, I don't really agree with some of this stuff. Whoa, what the fuck does that mean? What? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Stealth animations kind of remind me of Last of Us. I can see that. It doesn't take itself so seriously. I mean, it does, but in that Resident Evil kind of way. It's self-serious, but not... it doesn't ask you to buy into the drama of what's going on. It wants you to play the game, which I respect. Okay, that didn't hurt me, thank God. We got some ghosties going on. What's up, fellas? How you do? And just being ghosts? That's cool. Oh, so you do have to...
There's too many of them. Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this. And we're better armed this time. Or at least we will be once we raid the supplies. Come on.
Interesting to see you guys doing... what do you mean? What do you want from me? Oh, it has to be, like, on the thing. Okay.
Suck it up, James. No communication from Mobius.
Hold on a second, let me answer this. Oh, yeah. Adam, when you damage the zombies, like giant weird tendrils pop out of them. I don't understand what that's all about. They send you what to read, or do you guys read the ad or write the ad you read yourself? It's a mix of both. They'll send us like must-read bullet points, and then they'll have guidance for the rest of it. So like, please mention these things, but they above everything want it to be organic. They don't want it to sound robotic, because they don't want listeners to sort of tune out while you're talking.
I'm calling an Alpha 1
So,
emergency.
pretty much all the sponsors we've had have made a point of saying they want us to sort of say things in our tone and
Let 'em fend for themselves.
not make it so obvious that it's not part of content, you
No
know?
man left behind don't mean shit in here. You got a problem with that?
You kidding me? I've been waiting to be let off the team. I'm tired of protecting Tex and running like a
Yep.
bitch.
Good. Let's secure the
You guys are
weapons
ghosts
stash.
now.
Load up and clean house. No matter what it looks like, monster or human, take it out with extreme prejudice.
The hell was that? Whatever it was, it looks like they were here. Where did they go?
Huh? Where did they go? It's just more... What the
More signals. Not sure if I want to run into these two.
What's up, Tall Yoshi?
Sounds like they went rogue.
Thank you.
Then again, weapons are useful.
So, you can equip bottles and throw them to distract things. I think that they don't like some of their sponsors or don't like the product, but do it for the money, which is fine. Like that one app that sponsored you guys that was about collecting stickers or something. Adam, you'll notice that ad was not on Dude Soup. Oh, with bottle break. Oh, wait, no. Can be used to distract. How do you equip it? I don't know. I used... Not to disparage anybody who, you know, sold that ad or used that ad or anything like that. It's just, I used it a little bit myself, and I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Personally.
No communication from
Yeah. Bottles, look at that. Wait, well, then how do you equip it? Bottles can be equipped in the arsenal pressing on bumper. There we go. Figured it out. I did it. Me. Oh, they're there. So wait, you can't... You can field craft? Oh, it costs more. Oh, cool. Okay, but you can combine items and stuff? Cool. Dude Soup is the flagship for sponsors? No. No, Observer, it's not like that. I produce the show, so I get to decide what goes on it. That's all. Adam and James produce their shows, and they get to decide what goes on them. That's all too. It's not like Dude Soup is premiere or gets first swipe at ads or anything. So please don't interpret it that way. Stream is only saying 46 people are watching right now, which hates me, but that seems way less than normal. Whatever. Oh boy. Fuck. Let me see if I can... Ladder wasn't over here. I don't want to... Do I have time to pick this up? Oh, I'm so tired. Come on. My bad. No worries, man. Just want to make sure there's no misconceptions. Dude Soup is one of the best podcasts ever. You're doing a good job. Well, I'm glad you like it, Adam. I think it could and should be bigger by now. We're well into the hundreds, and growth is slow and steady. I would like it to be bigger, but maybe that's just not how podcasts work. I think we're at the point where it's like you just slowly grab new listeners. That's because you didn't tweet. I could tweet. It's alright. I'm just playing video games, that's all. Only the real fans follow him from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys for doing that, by the way. I'm sorry it went that way. You ever played Stellaris? No. What is that? So, okay, so you use the radio to find side quests, and then once you have found them, you can then use your mini-map to navigate the town. Okay. Let's see if I can get this crossbow. What is Stellaris? Educate me on Stellaris. What was this? What was that bling bling? Forex game by Paradox. Okay, I thought it was one of those. I used to love Forex games, and then I played like too many of them, and I was like, oh, yeah, these are kind of all the same, huh? And they're not. There's always some variability, but for me it was always, god damn, does he see me? No, is he just crazy? There's a lot of these guys though. If I take out these two, then maybe I can go around the wall and avoid those three, so I'm coming out ahead on the matter. And I guess I can throw a bottle so I can at least still kill one of these guys, but I feel like I'm gonna get swarmed by these once I start shooting. Or maybe I can stealth kill one and then run. That might work. Shit, he sees me. Fuck. Don't scream at me, don't scream at me. Don't scream. Hush, hush, hush. Hush now. Oh, fuck! They both saw me. Alright. Oh, he's got an axe. He's got an axe. Ah, shit. Run! Run, you gotta run faster. Ooh, they're mad. They're so mad. I wish they... Man, the AI is actually not bad. I would kind of expected them to just pull up around the bottom of the ladder and let me shoot them, but they didn't end up happening. Oh, they can climb. They can climb. They can climb. Wait. Okay, we're in a bit of a situation here. I don't think the AI can hit you on a ladder. Ken, you're rolling up? Alright, thanks for letting us know. Literally just got the notification for the stream. It's been going for like an hour. First time you see me stream? Hey Isaiah, welcome. Game is out. It is not Choice Cuts. It comes out this Friday, which is an odd day for a game to come out. Okay. Is he closer? Okay, well maybe I can just plug him. He's bobbing and fuck. He's bobbing a lot. Okay. Damn it. Fuck, I can't be wasting bullets like this. They moved though, they're not there anymore. What's up, Elijah? Hello, Necrostasis. Yeah, I guess the, wait, how did these die? Oh, did one of them throw, like, an explosive... I think one of them threw a Molotov and killed some of them. Ha ha! Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of a big shot zombie hunter, kind of. Oh, view count popped. Notifications are working now. Cool, man. Welcome, everybody. Shoutouts to YouTube for sending those notifications on along. Is he aiming a bit wavy? Let me check out Anime Buddha. Let me see for sure here. So let's see. That's me hitting nothing. So yes, there is a bit of sway. I'm pretty sure, yes, I did see upgrades that reduce that. So you can get like steady hands and shit. Gonna play Shadow of War, yes. But you know, we're getting in the spooky months. This seems more appropriate. I wonder if I can shoot it in her hand, if it'll blow up. That'd be cool, huh? She's... doesn't seem to... I don't know, maybe I missed. Fuck. Now she's gonna come over here. Oh, maybe I can get her from behind. Nope, she saw me. Don't do that! Fuck. Shit, I'm gonna die. Go, go, go! She killed herself, that's something. A #1 zombie killer strikes again. I think officially there are more zombies that have died because of her throwing Molotovs. I've been refreshing YouTube every minute after you got off Twitch. It just now showed that you're streaming? Oh, I'm sorry, Apostle. Yeah, apparently YouTube notifications just decided to not work. It happens with every service, it turns out, I guess. Hello, Ralph. Welcome, welcome. Just dropping in before heading out to class. Alright, Hobo. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you have a good class. Hope you stay awake. Stay in school. Oh, dear. Although, is this a...
I haven't seen one of these.
Is this a gun that you can go up and, like, reclaim ammo? Straight to the point. The name of the game is Evil Within 2. Which is not out yet. But comes out this Friday. Bethesda hooked me up with a copy. Whooped. I guess that was in the first game. I mean, yeah, I'm having a good evening. This is what my streams look like. Nice, yeah. It's easy, man. It's just me floating in the corner in a video game. There's some salt thrown on the BRBs and away from keyboard screens. But aside from that, I don't necessarily know the reason to complicate it beyond that. I'm not a fan of alerts and things of that nature. I was on YouTube and it showed and told me you were streaming. Exploit because I am streaming. Welcome. Welcome to streaming. Playing on Xbox at the moment? Yes. Interesting it looks on my dusty launch PS4. Yeah, I would wager similar enough. Oh my god, you can't even see the arc. Don't move. Don't move around like that. Not dead. Not dead. She's not dead. Damn it. She's not dead still. Alright, well, okay. Hopefully I can reclaim some of those arrows. Oh yeah, notifications. People might start blasting me with friend requests. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to turn off notifications. I mean, I quite like that it's a stream without a flashbang going off every 5 minutes and a constant light show. Digital, that was my thinking as well. As dumb and nerdy as it is, I consider games to be the more interesting part of streaming. Certainly more, without question, more effort has been put into any game streamed than the person streaming it has put effort into that. Actually, I take that back. Perhaps that's not true for things like speedrunning marathons, when each individual person has thousands of hours in various games. No, I'm gonna get eaten. Oh, cool. I don't know how the checkpoints in this game work. Tried playing this game, couldn't beat the second level, then got mad and deleted it. Yeah, the original was pretty tough, and that's maybe a reason why I didn't get back to it, which is a shame because I like hard games. A3 trailer made this look like psychological horror, but it seems more like survival horror. Yar, it is 100% survival horror. It's got a psychological framing device, but it is very classic survival horror. Okay, this isn't so bad. So I have the this body hadn't loaded in yet. Okay, great. That's not so bad. That's actually pretty generous. So I can stab this guy. Oh god, they move so fast, actually. Gotta stop reading chat. Keep seeing zombie and think they're talking about you. But you're the artistic zombie. Huh? Oh! Ah! Cool! Cool. That's a neat mechanic. I like that. Is that a clicker? Just about. You got a collab with Couch Hop? I would love to, man. I need to get off my ass and get out there. Go out to their Burbank office and just chill with them for a day and shoot some shit. That would be really fun. Did they climb? They climb. Ah, shit, I saw the prompt, man. Well, there we go. I was kind of hoping that, Now that is the sort of thing that can break a game wide open. If you can be in cover and you get a split-second stealth kill prompt, that is a shortcut to the end of the game. I don't know how effective it's going to be in all situations, but you think you'll work on getting a sub button for YouTube streams so you can still play songs and stuff. Sub button. Well, Maddox, I have one. All that stuff's enabled. I can do all that stuff now. So, I will think about it. And I did. Choice Cuts says, I know this is controversial and brave on my part, but I love Blade Runner 2049 with every fiber of my being. That's a pretty... That is a spicy take. That is a fucking sriracha flame hot take right there. Nice. What game is the? Evil Within 2. I can only assume that if you're watching on mobile or something similar that it doesn't tell you right away. Wait, what's the map button? Back. Right. Play the Battlefront 2 beta at all? I didn't. Is it? Wait. It's still going, right? I might play it tonight. Alright. I don't know what's in the... Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know what's in this house, but it's probably not a good thing. Hey. You need some help? You got some bullets? Send it till Wednesday? Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's funny how that stuff all locks together, huh? Got a new Star Wars trailer, Battlefront beta extended. Huh. Okay. I just want legit stealth games to have a comeback? Yeah. Guess they're not as common. I mean, not to hashtag add too hard on you, but this game's pretty good. Or at least I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't, like the stealth, I haven't really put it through all its paces. It may be possible to exploit the AI or something stupid like that. But so far, feels good. It feels complicated. Like it's like if there's one enemy, trivial. 2, not so hard. 3, okay, you have to really start to plan stuff. Wait, no. Oh, it's 2. Okay. Shock bolts. Ah. Yeah, I'll make a shock bolt. I'll make a shock bolt. And then all the bullets I can craft. Also, so we'll have some good stealth? Yes, it probably will. Probably. I think that's a reasonable expectation. So now... So here's the thing. If I... Oh, yeah, Ethan, thank you. Yes. Now there's more people in chat. Might as well bring up the charity again. So, this is kind of cool. Hashtag ad. Although it's Jesus Christ, it's not an ad at all. Bethesda's doing a charity event right now. They are going to match donations to the Red Cross through a promotion called The Good Within. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you go to that URL, crowdrise.com/thegoodwithin, you can go to their crowdfunding page. And until the end of October, until October 31st, they are matching all donations. Up to $15,000. So, if you want to help those who have been fucked up by natural disasters, that is a great way to do it. Ooh. And Stephanie just got home, so I'm going to go say hi. I'll be right back again.
The Video Power Edge. Now, I have a really excellent preview for you. When someone mentions bad dream to you, who do you think of? Who has the face that launched 1,000 nightmares? Freddy, that's who! And now he's back, but this time he's on the NES. Just like on the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Freddy is ready to give you the fright of your life. The object of the game is to search through the buildings on Elm Street, look for Freddy's bones, collect them, and burn them in the high school furnace. There's a great effect that happens when your player falls asleep. You become a dream warrior and get stronger powers to battle the most feared horror legend of all time, Freddy Krueger. Well, that's all for today. But tomorrow, we'll take a look at a version of Double Dragon for Game Boy. More edge tips, more power team, more video power. Game over.
Your day starts with fun when you tune into Fox 29 weekday mornings. At 6, it's Mighty Mouse, followed by the Thundercats. Then at 7, it's the hot news show that starts your day out right. Wake, Rattle, and Roll, followed by Merry Melodies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and the new adventures of He-Man. Every weekday morning on Fox 29.
Back, and I upgraded my crossbow. So that's exciting.
Oh, I want to go buy Halloween loot boxes.
Oh, right, yes, the Overwatch Halloween event is on.
I think I gotta pay for stuff on Xbox. That's stupid.
Trying to figure out how to work the employee angle?
Yeah, I want everything for free.
Yeah.
I demand it now.
You're entitled to it.
I want all things for free. Did you see the Zarya skin? Her fucking 80s, like, weightlifter?
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, you showed it to me.
It's so glorious! I actually had logged in at work, and I didn't even get a chance to buy it.
See you, choice cuts. Goodbye.
Alright.
Yeah, digital tiers. Just ask for your paycheck and loot boxes. Or part of it, at least.
And then I ordered all my BlizzCon stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nesleader, what you on about? Blizzard was never Interplay. That was a different company. Blizzard was Silicon and Synapse. Although, you are right about Blackthorn being really cool. I really like that game. It was weird to me that the whole, like, Prince of Persia archetype didn't expand beyond just that. He's gonna turn around.
I gotta take a control over it.
Got a what?
I gotta take a control over it.
Take a controller?
Yeah. I mean, everybody plays with, like, mouse and keyboard. That's stupid.
Take a controller where?
To work, so I can actually play
Overwatch
there.
I didn't know what you meant.
Alright. It's time for me to get some loot boxes.
Oh, she's excited. Whoop. Dean, thank you. Love all the stuff you and Funhouse team do. Always enjoy all the vids and live streams you guys do. Have a good night of gaming. Appreciate it. I will, man. You're just gonna stand there facing that way now? I'm in that curious phase of learning the AI of the various enemies, and I guess if you run away and they... Oh, look at his bubbly foot. Oh, look at that thing. Gross.
Yes! Yes!
What'd you get?
I got the fucking Symmetra skin. I wanted her dragon skin.
Right
That was
away?
exactly what I wanted. Excellent.
Nice.
I'm equipping that shit.
Favorite drunk stream?
Yes.
I
Oh, I should get my...
think the most recent one was really fun. Everyone must pass Oddworld. Yeah, Oddworld was kind of it. I mean, you could argue Assassin's Creed is the three-dimensional version of it, in which case it is everywhere. But hello, Ryan. First time catching a stream because of Australia time and work. It'd be tough, man. There are some streamers I like that I very rarely get to watch because of just how time zones work out. Alright, I'm gonna cycle back in here. I got some green goo, and I want to drink some coffee. Just found out why YouTube didn't tell me on until 10 minutes ago. I didn't hit the bell. Ah! Notifications were off? That can happen. No big deal. Well, maybe for me, I guess. I'm glad you're here now. Yeah, it seems like notifications were all hung up for some reason. Probably wouldn't have helped. Yeah, a lot of people were concerned about that. What's up, Murtaugh? Oops. Gotta admit, I'm digging the setup of this game. I didn't know that it was like open city. Which, given that they're respawning enemies, is kind of an interesting idea. That means if you're really having trouble, you can farm. What YouTube streamers do I watch? Basically none. So far. Which is to say I haven't really explored the YouTube streaming scene. I mean, to be frank, to me it just seems like a lot of lo-fi, like studying concentration music channels, and then a handful of channels that are just streaming 24/7
Tell me.
pirated TV. Nah. Observe, I did not buy the Gamer Cup. I'm sorry.
Oh!
What'd you get? Oh, you got the
Zenyatta.
Cthulhu Yada?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cultist. Excellent. I have some more boxes to keep opening.
I own RPM Rock and Roll OPM Racing and Rock and Roll Racing. Could have sworn they also made Blackthorn and Lost Vikings. They did. But their name wasn't Interplay. Interplay was the publisher. I think. I could be wrong about that, actually. But yeah, Nezleader. Blizzard is one of those rare companies that has never put out a bad game. I don't know how they did it, man. I don't know how they continue to do it. I gotta admit, hopefully now that they're kind of after their hump of World of Warcraft, they got that whole business up and running and like got it humming along. I'm really excited to see them get back to releasing games again. Like Overwatch. It's been so good. It just makes me wonder what's the next thing gonna be. But Overwatch is good for now. What game am I playing? This is Evil Within 2, Jocelyn. There it is. I keep forgetting it's the damn mirror. Okay. Seen any new animes? Oh, I actually started watching Neo Yokio, which I got thoughts about. Oh, you guys getting stream lag? It looks pretty clean on my end, but let me know if there's an issue. I don't know what I could do about it at this point, frankly, but So waiting for Project Titan. Oh, that shit got canceled, man. It is dead. You should stop waiting. Although I think that was facetious. Oh yeah, Blizzard and maybe Machine Games. Yeah.
I see you're in.
I am curious to death about Wolfenstein 2. I think Wolfenstein 2 will. I think Wolfenstein was authoritative enough. Like to me, there wasn't any question. They knew what they were doing and how. If they were able to retain all of the same talent between Wolf 1 and Wolf 2, then they have a very bright future. Because that means they're... that means they're treating their employees correctly. Oh, you can do that. Oh, that's very handy.
Oh, dang.
And if they're treating their employees well, then we could be in for a lot of very good games. You got a Bald Reaper?
Yeah, I got the fucking Vampire Reaper.
Oh, you can talk to her.
I don't understand. This place. It's just like Beacon. But this isn't Beacon. This is Union.
Is it? It all seems familiar to me. These walls.
Is this game a jump scare simulator or is it true horror? What's it like? Crunchy, it is like... It is like Resident Evil 3 and 4 mixed together. And that may be too old of a reference for you, which I did not mean to sound condescending because those are pretty old games. But that is the closest thing I can think of to what it truly is like. It's not scary. It can be tense. It can have like tense scenarios, but kind of like Resident Evil, which is not scary. It's more just kind of gross and intense. That's kind of how I describe it. But it's a real survival horror. You gotta like scrounge for items. You gotta search through things. You have to deal with enemies efficiently. You can't just shoot everything. Then again, I'm playing on a harder difficulty. I don't know how it scales, but I certainly can't go gun happy right now. Like I've got 15 bullets, 13 bullets. So yeah, Aaron, that's absolutely right. It was made by the creators of some of the old Resident Evils. Tango Gameworks, which has... I can't remember the names. Been too long. But yes. Yeah, some old Capcom talent is there for sure. But, so, somebody asked about me starting my own anime podcast. The sad truth is I don't watch enough anime to do that. I think I would have nothing to add. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Can you take... Oh. Enter the shrubs. Man. Fuck. Fuck. I went in for it. Oh, no. Oh, this isn't good. Whatever. Technically just got out of a checkpoint, so I'm going to use this to study the game. If you just try and knife out against a zombie, can you win? I don't think so. RE4 was great? Yeah. It was really great. This is not quite as fast. You have to... Well, I have to move a little slower. At least I am right now. Big fan of Peppers. Says, so glad this game got a sequel. Despite criticism the first game had, I loved it. I agree, actually. I really respect Bethesda for taking a chance on Wolfenstein and Evil Within, and greenlighting sequels to both. Because I'm not sure exactly how well they did financially.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Oh, you got it?
Yes!
You got the 80s skin?
I got the... Oh my god, she looks so great. Holy fuck!
I wonder what her voice lines are.
Ah!
What's up, I'm in the cosmos?
Purple leopard pants! Oh my god. Sorry, his totally 80s skin is the fucking best. Holy shit.
It is pretty great. Excited for Ruby Volume 5. I am, actually. I like that Ruby has been slowly changing over the volumes. It's got that kind of Dragon Ball vibe in a weird way. I'm hoping what they're doing is sort of aging up Ruby. And it'd be cool to see them do that with all the characters, sort of... Not like it's a new season, so now she's wearing like a different suit, but more like they get older. The whole cast gets older. That'd be cool. I have many games from them since SNES, Collectors, Overwatch, Diablo 2 and 3, Overwatch as well. Purposefully avoided the Warcraft series. Playing Brood War back in 1998 was amazing back then. Why'd you purposefully avoid Warcraft, if you don't mind my asking? I always preferred StarCraft. I just like science fiction stuff more. There we go. That's how we do it proper.
That's cute.
That is interesting though. You can't just like sprint all the time everywhere. It's Evil Within 2. Yeah, David, it is. Bethesda provided me with early access to the game. Warcraft 4 when? I would wager there's probably no reason for them to have Warcraft 4 and StarCraft 2 as like both active platforms at the same time. But I'm not a businessman. I know it's probably not that simple. All right, Maddox, you gonna sleep a little bit? Cool, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the donation. All right, let me go here to this spooky area. You got the PSAT tomorrow? You're doing this instead of sleep. Come on, Wyatt. You gotta have your brain sharp. Well rested. This is all gonna be here later. You don't have to worry about this. That looks very ominous. Some kind of demonic cell phone tower with arms. Pete Hines is a great guy. You know what, Andrew? I'm inclined to agree. He is phenomenally transparent all the time. And he has a shocking ability to be honest about things that other people can't. Like, he's very good at phrasing things and being blunt but respectful. Something I really admire. Something I wish I could do. I always learn something about the complications of games production and games publishing from what he has to say. And I always really like that. There's gunpowder under the car. Oh, whatever. Alright. That's half a person. Oh, shit. I think it was the mechanics, and possibly because I was so deep into Diablo, StarCraft, and Quake 2 and Subspace back then. Didn't have time as well. Man, Subspace, that's a deep cut. I played Subspace. Are you just gonna keep... You're just gonna keep shambling, huh, lady? Oh, appreciate that, Isaiah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, hey, now she's running. What are those... Where are you going? What? Huh. I think I like this. I think I like it that, like, enemies just sort of shamble around and sprint randomly. The thing that would make it really bad is if they, like, turned around randomly, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. The zombie's just kind of wandering, which is weird. Let's stalk this zombie. I'm gonna stalk you now. Where are you going? I've always wondered about the mechanic of giving people crafting materials versus just giving them the items. I guess the idea... Is this one going to the same body pile? Usually watch you on Twitch, follow you there too. Been watching you guys do game news and gameplays for a number of years now with G4, Text Show, Into Gaming, and Funhouse. Yeah, it's crazy how it's basically a lot of the same people sort of still finding each other and working together. Yeah, she found a body pile. Alright. Let me take a long circle over here. Avoid that cone of vision. Do you have to sneak around zombies like in the original? Yes, Devin. I'm not sure how that scales if you're not playing on... Or by what difficulty you're playing on, but yeah. I had to do a lot of that in the first one, too. Give me your goo. Crafting is a mandatory feature, so devs stick with it. Gives the illusion of being in control. Yeah. That is a way of looking at it. I don't think that's a wrong way of looking at it. I think there's something a little more profound to it than that. I think it gives the player the freedom to craft the ammo they want. So there is a bit of agency in going to an area, fighting a certain type of enemy and saying, okay, it's more resource efficient to use this gun rather than this gun. Or to cater to playstyle. If you want to like use the pistol, you can craft bullets for that. If you want to just use the crossbow. Thing is, I don't know how that manifests in player behavior, or if it does have a meaningful effect. It's just a theory. I haven't noticed.
Those things are piling corpses up here. But why?
Oh. Hello, Dat1Fool. Thank you. You'll be streaming Red Dead 2 when it comes out, of course. I'm sure. How do I feel about Young Lean? Pretty sure I've heard a few tracks. They're all pretty weird, though. I don't know that I've heard enough to have a solid opinion. That one anime had bared titty sucking in it, and it wasn't even flagged. Which one? What are you talking about? Got my attention now. That does happen, though, doesn't it? Somewhat frequently. Man, so many bottles. Hey, Ferris. What game is this? Man, YouTube must not be very good about featuring the name of the game very prominently. Dylan, this is The Evil Within 2, a sequel to The Evil Within.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, did you get more stuff?
I got Officer Diva finally.
Oh. Oh, yeah, they put her in normal loot crates. That's awesome.
I have to start getting all my loot crates on
More
Xbox
crafting.
now.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah.
that's why I have everything.
No, well, then why do you say start? Because you always did that.
Well, I have to do that soon. I just opened up 70 loot crates. I'm rich.
Oh, it was the student council president show? Right, I can't remember. What was the verdict on that? Is it just garbage or is it fun garbage? Ferris, I do stream on Twitch. Yeah, usually I stream on Twitch, but lately internet in the evenings has been a little hit and miss. Basically, it's tough. Sometimes in the evenings it's tough for me to actually stream to Twitch because, for one reason or another, the package just can't make it there. What crafting usually means anything if you play on harder game modes, it still just comes down to simple item management. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a massive hoarder. Could be. Do you hoard crafting ingredients? Like you don't turn them into things you need? Huh? Wait, oh. Can't believe... Wait, no, somebody didn't play Contra 3? Wait, no, I played Contra 3. Come on now. I said that in a drunk stream? I guess I was too drunk. Randy says, I don't understand why you get so much hate as a Funhouse member or as a person in general. You make me laugh all the time. That's all that matters. I can get it, though. It's not... Being surrounded by people who are much more immediately likable. It's, his persona, funny as it maybe, attracts a lot of haters. Yeah, it used to. It's been changing, though. I'm getting better at finding contributions of value aside from being nerdy dickwad.
I don't think you're a nerdy dickwad.
Thank you, Steph. I don't think I am either, but it's nice to hear. Got another ghost scene.
You know how to use the computer to get down there, right?
Ooh.
What? You're not going with me? No time. I'm heading to the auto body shop to get some supplies. Meet me at the visitor center when you're done.
The visitor center? Why?
I told the survivors I found earlier to go there and hide out. I need to take care of them now, while they're still scared citizens. Easier to kill them before they turn into those
Jesus.
things, instead of after.
Good thinking.
Oh, okay. So maybe I should put the game in the title? XBlue? YouTube says the internet is haunted, nobody reads the descriptions. Yeah, I wouldn't blame anyone for reading the descriptions. It's just... I guess on desktop, it's right there, but I guess people don't look down. I don't know. I don't get bothered by it. I don't think it's necessarily all that prominent, and I don't think people are maybe not used to watching things on YouTube. Aaron, what's the storyline so far? I don't know. I don't know if I want to spoil it. There's not a whole lot to spoil, to be frank. The storyline is as deep and important as any Resident Evil storyline has ever been. it's really just a framing device to get you in a creepy atmosphere. So that you have to fight monsters and stuff. So I wouldn't stress too much about that. Hold to go to the Marrow Armory. What the fuck? Is this a teleport?
Huh. This computer's still working.
What? I guess it is. Oh, okay. He doesn't get bothered by it, yet mods have to keep telling people what game he's playing. Thank you, mods. I mean, you guys can... Oh, that's interesting loading screen. You guys can leave it if you want. I can just keep saying it. You can just, that's not a big deal. But thank you for letting people know. Yeah, I don't know what is this like a little mini level or what? Oh! Yeah, okay. Xbox doesn't say anything? Yeah. Doing all the work. Sorry, guys. You guys are really nice, though. I use something nice. Amazon gift card, maybe. In the end, it's less work. Yeah. Oh yeah, so really, student council president. Should I get in that or what? Story's okay, I get that, but how do you get the atmosphere? Do they hit the creepy factor well? Gotcha, Dad. Yes. There's some pretty cool and visually unique things about this game. There are moments where it's like down the rabbit hole style psychedelic creepy sequences, especially near the beginning of the game, and that's real fun. So I like that. This game on PC looks pretty. No, this is on Xbox One. Right now. Yeah, I just read that it's coming out on PC, and I'm kind of bummed because I'm curious to see what this game looks like on PC. But yeah, you know, I can't fucking complain. I got it for free. Thank you, Bethesda. So, man, I'll take it. I'll take it, baby. Can't wait for System Shock Remake. Yeah, Nez Leader. Yes, I really hope they do the same for System Shock 2. So yeah, Nez, I would say System Shock 2 is probably the game. It's the game that unnerved me the most, for sure. Does this game have a lot of cheap scares? No. As far as I can tell, there are almost no jump scares. It's all just creepy imagery and intense video game encounters. The only ecchi I like is Food Wars. You don't like, Keijo? That's pretty good. But got HK was real good. Darling's real good. Although that might just be hentai, I don't know. Bare titties and awkward boners equal art. That's because anime is art. Kind of prefer him streaming from YouTube. It's my first stream I've actually been to as far as I can remember. So you can't watch the ones on Twitch? Is that why you prefer these? Some of the cover stuff doesn't quite make sense. Sometimes I have to hold, sometimes I have to tab. I'll try holding. Okay, that works. System shock when you feel so claustrophobic. That's a really good word for it. Yeah, you always feel kind of trapped and pent in. That is a really creepy noise. Okay, let me see if I can give her the stabs. She's turning around. Damn it. I can stab around cover now. I'll just be... Fuck, that is creepy. What? Fuck. God damn. Shit. Did she get me? Oh, no, no. Now she got me. Looking forward to the new Spider-Man game? I am. That looks really cool. Reminds you of the witch from Left 4 Dead? Yeah, it's kind of. It's a little more grotesque. So it feels more of a good stealth game than anything? Yeah, I'd say that's fair. I'm playing it real stealth. It may be possible to not need to be so stealthy if you're playing on an easier difficulty, but are they supposed to be zombies possessed or what? It's hard to say, Buddha. So I didn't finish the first game. I don't know what the actual canon plot is. But the framing device is that you're in some kind of neurally connected world. And this stuff is all kind of like in a mental headspace somewhere. Like a shared mental headspace. So as far as what these monsters are, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of supernatural... Oh, shit. Okay, alright, alright. Okay, I can handle this. I can't see. Are you dead? Nope, you're not. Oh, shit, alright. So she was clicking because she was a lot more difficult. Fuck! Okay. Damn. Huh. Alright. You better dropped a lot of goo. Actually, yeah, that was a lot of goo. Dang, okay. Ugh. So that was pretty tense, but that's about what this game is like, at least so far. It's not like, bleh, like you go through a door and something just jumps at you. It's like you have to fight a really hard monster that makes a lot of creepy noises and is actually really difficult. I mean, it wasn't super difficult, but whatever. Am I going to play Monster Hunter Worlds? I'll try it, if there's time. I might just be so busy with other stuff, you know? There's just shitloads of good games coming out. Yeah, slick as a brick. I kind of like that. The stealth attack only did partial damage. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm sure eventually we'll get to the jump scares. Maybe. It doesn't feel like that kind of game, to be honest, but maybe. Resident Evil had some jump scares, like stuff just diving out of windows and things. Oh yeah. One can only hope when I move that the internet gets better. I've thought about that. Although, the move has been postponed. So, it's going to be this way for a while. Did you play Divinity Original Sin 2? Not yet. I'm really excited to, though. Looks like a really cool game. There's just already a lot of good stuff out. I haven't played Golf Story as much as I want to. This could be good for someone who's never played a Resident Evil game. Yeah, I'd say so. Sure. I think it represents some of what Resident Evil was, not necessarily all of it. What are you doing over there? Oh, shit, man. God. Did you have to do that? Couldn't you just put him down? Visiting LA in 2 weeks. Anywhere good to go that isn't a tourist trap? Oh, baby. Got that Batman Chivo. Depends what you're into. What do you like? What do you want to see? It's a big city, so there's, you know, there's food, there's museums, there's hiking, there's a lot of touristy stuff, there's just a cool downtown area. I guess it depends how much time you're spending here too. Divinity Original Sin 2 is basically D&D turned into a video game. Yeah, that was most old Western RPGs. Like Fallout before Fallout 3 was D&D. It was pretty cool. No, from the sounds of it, it sounds like a really cool old school style RPG. Firing a shock bolt. Well, it's a good thing I just used the only shock bolt I had. Hey. Alright. Wait, is that enough? Oh, I didn't. Haha! Alright. Let me in, bro. While it's Spooky Month, I vote we add Observer to the list. That's a good idea. I never quite finished that. I would like to, even if it was a little disjointed, a little chunky. Oh. There was no reason to waste an electric bolt on that. It just took me right back to where I was. Neat. Neat, and thank you. What? Okay. This is a weird... Okay, I think I get it. God, you have to, like, hold the sticks and hit A? Alright, good enough. We will actually get to the first class trial in Danganronpa? Maybe. Maybe, someday. Another year or two. Is it published and developed by Bethesda, or is it just published? Slick just published. It is made by Tango Gameworks, a Japanese company. Which has some old, like was said earlier, so apologies if you're hearing the same thing multiple times, but it has some ex-Capcom staff, so there is some Resident Evil DNA in this game, if you're old enough to care about Resident Evil, which you may not be. That's how I open all the doors of my house. Twiddling two knobs under them. Oh, baby. Now, I didn't expect to get this.
Nice. I'll take
I will.
it.
I didn't even have to put a broken shotgun in its place. Hope to God none of you asshats are liking the achievements. Let the people like their achievements, Christopher. And let them like my achievements. For stabbing people in the back of the head. Yeah, it does have Resident Evil 4 all over it. It is a slightly reserved Resident Evil 4. So, before that sounds like an insult, remember that Resident Evil 4 had a part where you had to run away from a giant ambulatory, like, marionette doll. That was in there. So Resident Evil 4 is kind of wacky. Past the first hour. Evil Within is a little more even in tone. Would you guys recommend Dragon's Dogma? Yeah, Ralph, I would. There's a lot of game there for anyone who wants to play a lot of game. With the mechanics of stealth and crafting. That's true, Vitarox. Neither of those things were in Resident Evil 4. Oh, fuck you. She didn't see, I'm sure. I got that step around corner. I want to use it. There. Good enough. Good stuff. Oh, the glories of pre-release games. I do like how they really played into the auditory orgasm of a Badink by making it resonant and warm. Just feels good. Oh, it's weird to be at that point of video games where, like... Oh, shit. Okay. There's a lot of you guys. Fuck, he saw me, didn't he? Yeah, he definitely saw me. This is why they gave me a shotgun. Am I already dead? Nope, not yet. Come on, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move. Get some distance. Is there a distraction mechanic? Yes, you can throw bottles. Whew. Whew. So yes, you can do this. God damn, okay. That made me clench up a little bit. And I feel like, so Anime Buddha, you were kind of expecting a jump scare at some point. That is this game's version of a jump scare. So it's like there will be the halcyon call, the "you are fucked now" thing, and then they'll just dump enemies on you. And it's a game mechanic scare, not a scripted scare, which I always love so much. What are you using to stream? Elgato or straight from Xbox? Elgato. Elgato into a PC, which has a bunch of other stuff on it. Which you'll see if you stick around long enough. I got some, like, weird clips and things. Any upcoming events you're attending? None that I can think of. No? Or none that I know about. Not yet, anyway. Let's see here. And the Cosmos says, I just caught up with this girl I haven't talked to in 5 years. We're good friends and had a good conversation. I want to ask her out, but I can only talk to her through Facebook Messenger. Thoughts? Say, hey, you want to get a coffee or something? I don't know. How old are you, Cosmos? I feel weird giving advice like that, because you could be 12, or you could be 35. And I think my answer is going to change a bit, depending on what that number is. Got Bloodstained pre-ordered. Super Castlevania 4 is my favorite game of all time. Wow, and Symphony of the Night is top 5. Been tilling my teeth out waiting for a true 2D successor. So you just like, do you like straight platformers? Because there's some good Metroidvanias out there. Axiom Verge is fucking great. Rabby Ribby is really good too. 20? Okay. Then yeah, ask her for coffee. Say like, hey, let's catch up. I'd like to talk to you in person. But meet in a public place, you know, so it's not creepy. So let's go get a coffee or something. And the way that... Here's what I eventually got wised up to. Offer something loose and non-committal in public. If they say yes, then they want to talk to you. And that's a good way to start. And if they say no, they're not interested. That's fine too. But if they're interested in coming out and meeting you, then you can chat. And from both of your perspective, if the chat is going well, you can continue to do something after that. But you can just kind of play it by ear. Like, if you guys hit it off and you're talking for like 90 minutes or 2 hours, you're just like, hey, you want to go do something else? Like, let's go get dinner. Let's go walk around a bit. That's how it's done, I think. The thing is to, I guess, offer invitation and be okay with the invitation being declined at every point. What about the consensual dick pics? Yes, I want to say around the 20-minute mark. You should probably excuse yourself, go to the bathroom, like a gentleman, snap a dick pic or two, and then at various points in the conversation, just pull them up on your phone, slide them across the table, and wiggle your eyebrows a little bit. One of those. That's a slick little move right there. Just ask if she's DTF. Always works. Oh shit. Okay. See, there's the clarion call. But there's some shit going on, and now there's building tension because you know you're gonna have to actually deal with it. Oh man, goddamn. Other aliases, Classy Sky. I live by that. Nice. That should be what you tell her on Facebook Messenger. Don't make noise. Somebody's chowing down in here. I don't want to interrupt their meal. Kids is how you lose a fucking arm or a groin. Yeah, but then a girl saw your dick. Or two? Fuck. Put a hat on your dick. That is classy. Oh, she ran off. Maybe she went to the body pile. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I'm good. We're all just gonna be real cool. Just be real cool! Alright, let me try and... Fuck you.
He might have seen
Nope. Turn around. Okay, good. Now I wonder how long she's gonna like, oh? Nope. Wave. Okay, so it's for like... Don't turn around. Oh. Takama Santana. Oh. Like one of those little nightcap hats, little stocking hats with a little pom-pom on the end. Is there a job you want to pursue outside of the entertainment industry? I mean, as lame as it sounds, I think I'd always want to have something to do with video games. So I could work in game development of some sort. I feel like with the resume I have now, I think probably PR would be the easiest jump, but I could do development. I'd have to brush up on how to code again. I'm pretty rusty. And I probably don't know the tools that they'd be using, but I'm confident I could learn. I'd probably teach myself that stuff. Is this game any good? Heard about it for the first time today. Mr. Boost, thank you for asking. I'm enjoying the hell out of it so far. It's kind of just an open world survival horror game, which is cool. I didn't think that's what it was, but that's what it is. I'm gonna go drink some coffee. I really like it so far. I think it's real solid. Sneak attack is actually pretty intense. The animations are good. You'd probably be great as a consultant for production and PR marketing. Yeah, I mean, given what I have done, I'm sure that I'd nestle right into, like, streamer influencer relations, or, yes, new media marketing, things like that. Consultant would be interesting. I think that would be interesting work. I think that'd be good work. Like, it would, especially being like a consultant, I could start my own LLC or something, and then just advise companies on, like, come up with influencer marketing plans, tell them what influencers are likely to do and what they need to know and when to do their jobs and things like that. Game reviewer that can't beat tutorial, you get that job. Yeah. Well, to be fair, if that's a dig on Dean, who I don't know, but I've always enjoyed his writing, he's not a games reviewer. He's usually like gaming industry, like he covers business news. He's like he's like Michael Pachter tier.
Tell me.
No, you won't. I have a day in LA without plans. Love movies. Already going to WB. Okay. Universal's good, but it's kind of touristy. It's a theme park, but it's cute, you know. Some real niche millennial positions. So as king of the millennials, I'd fit right in. Good. Good. Bow to me. Oh, okay. Bolts come from pipes. All right. Bow to me, millennials. Should probably always have one on me, because I gotta open a door. Now it gets tough. Shotgun shells, or probably one or two. Now I'll make another one. And work, Jossum. Oh man, thanks for the tip. You can only carry 20 bullets. Interesting. I'll make one more then. All right. I don't think I'm doing that bad. I'm doing pretty good on ammo. Kind of playing like a sissy, but that's okay. Can you still stun then sneak attack enemies with a bottle headshot in this game? I'm pretty sure that's an ability you have to unlock. I think I saw it. I think I saw it in the. Oh yeah, Amoeba music's real cool. Absolutely, but it's not as cool to go if you don't actually buy albums. I mean, I guess it's cool to look at, but. Know much enjoyed Doom 2016, so I'm an old school id Software fan. As you are, I'm wondering your opinion on another new Doom game, on how another new Doom game would go. Would assume it would be based on the success of Wolfenstein 2. Maybe. I would guess a new Doom's already been greenlit. It's just going to be a while before we see it. What I was hoping for... Yeah, right. That's always how it is in survival horror. I'm doing pretty good. And then it's like you trigger something in the game when you say that. Or when you get more than 4 healing items. Okay, so you have to... Interesting. They get your progress that way. What I was hoping for in regards to Doom was like I was hoping they would pull like a Left 4 Dead or a Doom 2 back in the day, which is here's a game. Okay, here's the sequel, and it's the same game except it has a whole raft of new maps. Like, cool, no problem. I could have done with just a level pack for Doom called Doom 2, but maybe it's not that easy. Maybe it's not that easy anymore. You described the first time I ever played Code Veronica. I made shit worse for myself all the time. Yeah. Hopefully the game doesn't scale based on the amount of resources you've amassed. Ledog just got off school and found that you've been streaming. I figure you'll be off soon. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to have to hang it up pretty soon. It's already 10:30 for me. How far into the game am I? This is basically the first time the game fully starts. So I'm kind of in the first open area after the game has begun. Because there's kind of a... I wouldn't say a long, but a beefy intro sequence in which you are exposed to some whiz-bang graphical effects, and they sort of set the tone of the game and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot to read coffee. I gotta go back into Mirror Dimension and see if I can upgrade anything. I need this shit. Where's my coffee? All right. You have a favorite game? Me, Mr. Stevens? I think it's probably Earthbound. Mother 2. Favorite game of all time, probably. As a corollary, I really, really, really liked Undertale, but I think for that it's just a matter of timing. If I played Undertale when I was like 14, it'd probably be my favorite game. Oh, not that way. I just hope they give id Software full control right from the beginning instead of splitting both aspects into two different camps, which make people confused about the multiplayer. Yeah, I did not react as negatively to the multiplayer as most did. People were so ready to hate that game, and then the single player was so correct that they couldn't. It was fun to see because the multiplayer beta was all everyone played. And,
Detective Castellanos.
those were some weird discussions to see. People that, like, also were expecting Quake, and Doom wasn't Quake, even though Doom was real fast. Like, ridiculously fast. Okay. So, oh yeah, the, bottle break. That's the one, right? Bottles in your inventory will automatically be used to break free. Oh, that's not it. Never mind. That's, let me see if there's one to... It's one to throw a bottle at people? So, steady hands. Health. Should probably go into... Should probably start buying more health, huh? Stamina. Recovery speed. Health. I do like that the upgrades are... There's not too many of them, and they're all pretty meaningful, and they're all, like, mostly stat-based. There aren't any fundamentally new skills you really get all that much. There's this one, which actually looks really good. Wait, what? Oh, it's 5,000. Okay. Oh, that actually seems pretty good, too. You become the new meme? What did I do? What did I do to get you all memed? Oh. Mean ears? Is that what it is? Who knows? Have you noticed he kicks the door on the safe house but does not on the outside? Oh, Vita. No, you can actually control whether or not he does that. If you double tap A, you'll throw it open quickly. Just like Resident Evil 4. He called me Valerie and now everyone's doing it. Oh. I did that? Man, that was a long time ago. Jeez, you guys. See? Oh, wait, yeah, you can't kick open that one. There's an animation for that, of him locking it. Look at announcements, there's a good image. Good to know, good to know. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna go investigate this resonance point. But I may not get there, because it's getting late. I gotta start prepping for sleeping. Flaming Ponyta? This is Evil Within. Planning to get Shadow of War? Chico, I did get it. I was just playing it before I started streaming, actually. It seems neat. I don't know, though. I don't know that I necessarily have the appetite for a third-person open-world game like that right now. Nez says, I absolutely agree with what you said on people's opinions of Doom 2016. Too many people did not give it a fair shake right off the bat and did not understand the multiplayer aspect whatsoever. Yeah, it's weird, man. I wonder what conversations were like at Bethesda, where they're like, what went wrong? Why are people doing this? All I can figure is it's like, it was some kind of weird gamer elitism bullshit. They're like, this isn't Doom. I've played Doom and this is not Doom. And it's just like, get over yourself, man. That's all I can figure. Just some of that stuff. But then the game was so good that even like pretentious fucking gamer dickbags couldn't resist. Which is why I was kind of like, you know what? I don't need more multiplayer. It's cool, man. I'll pay $60 for a level pack, though. Although, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Oh. Got your little. It's not Funko, so this is
It's their
official Blizzard merch.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you? Is that allowed to be seen?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Got to see if. Okay, I'll check the announcements. Steph got a. Hold on, let me check the framing. I don't even. That's not even visible. Steph got a soldier. Ugh. Cute little soldier man. Look at him in there. I guess they're gonna sell this at BlizzCon.
No, that was from last year's BlizzCon.
Oh, okay. All right.
All my merchandise from this year's BlizzCon has now been ordered.
Gotcha.
Because I have drank the Kool-Aid.
She's in. It's not a Funko Pop. It's close, though. You gonna go, Jess? All right. I'll check these announcements. There better be a boob in there. I need it to live. Someone has the hookup. That one fool, Stephanie, has the ultimate hookup because she works there. So she's been she just fairly recently got hired, so she's been squeezing that employee discount for all it is worth. Oh man, can you shoot the locks off things? That is a giant pile of. It was just a giant pile of fucking locks and stuff. Didn't Doom multiplayer have iron sights and sprinting while campaign did not? I could be totally mistaken. I don't think it had iron sights. Some guns had that, but most did not. They had alternate fire. Toast, what does my shirt say? It says, I'm pretty sure we partied. Because I'm pretty sure we did. And I don't remember it having sprint. You could just put always run on. Kind of like Doom. I think. I could be wrong about these things, but I played the multiplayer a lot, and I don't remember that being a thing. How would you suggest getting into the YouTube business? Consistency with uploads, or is there any other way you think that would work? No, consistency is probably the #1 thing. Given that everyone can do it, you have to be more consistent, reliable, and genuinely good at it than everyone else. And that's really hard to do. But the good news is, 90% of people don't even start because they just can't find the motivation. So you're already dealing with people who found the will to start. I don't know, it's funny because when it comes to... I basically cut my teeth on games blogging. When I was doing my shit work, YouTube wasn't really a thing yet.
How am I supposed to get supplies if every cache is overrun?
So I did a lot of volunteer blog work and stuff like that.
If every cache is overrun with those things.
A lot of editing other people's writing, fixing basic grammatical mistakes.
It's Ryan. Come in.
Did that for years without complaining and did everything as best I could. And that slowly built a reputation with certain people. Eventually one of those got a job at Machinima.
There's a supply cache.
And that was my in.
I gotta get down there. A new signal.
James, where the fuck are you? Get your ass to the visitor center. You're never gonna believe.
Visitor center it is.
Steph, are you just running the shower? Shouldn't be wasting water like that. What genre of music am I into? Pretty much everything. Legitimately, pretty much everything. How'd you stay motivated for university? It was difficult at the beginning when I was taking all the other courses, but I knew that I relatively enjoyed what I wanted to do, and when I was going through college, I was getting a degree in computer science because I had my sights set on a game development job. Or at the very least, just working with computers because I like computers. So it was kind of like a hierarchy of needs versus realism of opportunity kind of thing. Oh, okay. I basically... My deal with myself was that I had to pay my bills no matter what. So my baseline was, okay, I'm going to go through college, I'm going to go through high school to get to a point where I'm self-sufficient in this world. That is the bare minimum that is required of me as a resident of this world. Is to work and earn my own, and pay my bills, basically. Pay my own rent. So, kind of flowing from that logic, I was like, okay, the most realistic thing, I can get a degree in computer science, and I can just get a job coding anything. Because I can. I like coding. I was like, I like working with computers well enough. This is something I'm like, by the time I was in junior high, I was already messing with computers and programming shit. So I was like, you paid off your student loans? Yes, I did. I got pretty lucky, though, to be frank. I got a full scholarship to college, so I didn't get through college with much debt, just some credit card stuff. I was very, very lucky. Very grateful for that. So, I was able to move out and like got my first real job. I was able to pay down my credit cards in like a month, like a year or two. Then I was off. I did rack up more credit card debt when, hey,
What's
asshole.
that?
Hold on, there's something in there. So yeah, it was crazy too. All I had to do was apply, and I'm like a doughy white dude learning computer science. Out of all the people who deserve a scholarship, I didn't think I did, but I guess nobody else applied. So they're like, yeah, you got it. Have fun with all this money. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money, but basically it covered my tuition. And do you have to do this to find it? Oh, it's down, but how do you get there?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, whoa! Don't point that thing at me. We're best friends, man. Come on.
I guess they turned on each other. There's got to be a way to get under this building, right? I assume there'd be like a cellar door or something on the outside, but I didn't find anything like that. That's a particular car alarm. Definitely wouldn't check it out. Could be demons. Probably demons. So, yeah, that was my thinking. Maybe it's this door. It's locked. I just started in uni, and I'm working on my computer science degree. Just curious, after you finish and got your degree, do you think the stuff you learned helped you immensely in the future? No. No, it didn't. This is one of the things that occurred to me about... Looks like they were trying to break through this wall since there's a light on it. So one of the basic truths about school that occurred to me, I want to say 2 years into college, is that it wasn't about teaching me things that I would use. It was about challenging me, putting me in situations where I had to learn something new to solve a problem. And doing that in a lot of different ways for a lot of different schools of thought. A lot of different kinds of challenges. So it wasn't learning things anymore, it was learning how to learn. That was what I was being taught. And it was being taught by throwing me at a lot of different kinds of problems that required a lot of different kinds of solutions. So yeah, it's not necessarily that any one class gave me knowledge that I was immediately able to take out into the workforce, but passing all those classes meant that I had the ability to learn what I needed to learn to pass those classes. So when I did go out into the workforce, and they were like, okay, here's the project you're working on, it's in this code base, here's some documentation, and here's your first assignment, it was more a situation of, okay, I know enough to know that... I don't trust you. I know enough to know that first I need to read. I need to read and understand. I'm not going to start working on it until I've spent enough time researching it and learning what I need to learn. And then I'll start experimenting, and then I'll ask questions when I need to. So it's like, yeah, it's not necessarily... I don't want to repeat myself too much, but yeah, it's more about it. It depends on the class and what you do for work. Tim, you're absolutely correct. It does depend on all those things as well. It doesn't, though, you know? I remember people would, at a certain point in college, people would like complain like, oh, this grading is so arbitrary, it's not fair, the professor didn't say this. Or more often than not, like, this feedback is strange. Like, well, the feedback doesn't have to make sense to you. Because when you're in class, it's your job to give the professor what they want to see. That doesn't mean that thing is right. That doesn't even mean it's like the best solution. It just means it's what they want to see. And in a job, your job is to give your boss what they want to see. That's another one of those things. Another one of those, like, more existential takeaways from school. And the good news is, once you get good enough at school, and you start figuring out what they want to see, then you don't have to do so much work. You realize that maybe a lot of that work didn't help.
I need this worse than you do, pal.
Oh, I'm taking your gun. You're gonna freak out at me? You're not gonna freak out, are you? Just let it go. Okay, that was kind of jump scary. Holy shit! I basically have no health. Fuck me. Quad a gun. Whew. See you, artistic zombie. You're making me second guessing your name now. Okay. I like laser sights. So does that just upgrade my pistol? Or... Okay. I wonder if all of the previous upgrades still apply to this new gun. I guess I could just say Val, and I'm safe either way, right? That works. You're right, though. It was a demon. I remember I got great grades on essays by pandering to my professors. That's the thing, though. It's not pandering. It's giving your boss what they want. And that's your job. You can still call me Val. Alright. It's been decided. Have a good night. Thanks for enduring YouTube. I appreciate it. I know some of the Twitch audience isn't exactly thrilled. I think it's gotten better. I think it's better. Maybe it's not perfect. I think it's gotten better. Okay, guys. I'm going to hobble back to this safe house. I'm going to drink my coffee. And, I think that'll be it for the stream tonight. So, I'm not sure the rate at which these, enemies are respawning. They may not be doing it consistently. There's another safe house here, though. Alright, I'm going to try and make it to this new safe house. Even though I'm kind of low on health. I have healing items, though. Guess I should use one. Oh, fucking Christ, that did not do much. Hunter, you like YouTube better? Okay. You have some corpses to make pretty in 2 hours? Oof. Well, I hope you get some good sleep. YouTube is the only way I can really watch, so thank you when you do it here. Oh, Ralph, I didn't... Yeah, it's interesting to hear that stuff. Does Twitch just not load for you? Does it not play well? Can you not watch it reliably? Is it just not available in your area? Procedural gem would keep horror more random? It would, T-Rex, but I also feel like to a degree, with survival horror, there's a point which the horror stops. Like you see the ones and zeros, you can see the matrix, and once that happens, the randomness would just become annoying. You're killing the same enemies in the same ways, they're just in different spots. I don't know, I could see that not being the best. This is why there's value in slowly rolling out new enemy types as you play, because it's constantly surprising you and forcing you to adapt to new situations. But that can only happen for so long because, you know, it takes time and money to make unique enemy types. Ha! Does that make a lock pop off? No! Makes that door open. Good enough. I'll take it. Hey, wait. That's not a laser sight. Oh, that's why. Because I didn't... Here we go. There we go. Yes! Now it's really Resident Evil 4. Holy crap. So yeah, I'm in the cosmos. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get that coffee. More small changes so things aren't so predictable. Oh! Fuck. That musical sting was pretty cool. I can't believe I didn't see that guy. I love that stuff, though. Misdirection, man. That's how you do it. Like somebody... It didn't need to be a jump scare, but I was so distracted by Ghost Man that it was. I like that. I played Divinity Original Sin 2. It's funny you bring that up. Somebody just asked about that. I haven't yet, but I definitely intend to.
Okay, door's locked. Windows secure. Power disabled.
Oh.
Nothing's getting
Usually
in
they're
here.
more solid. I'm seeing the replays.
This place is locked tight. Understand? Shit. This is so fucked. Didn't sign up for this. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're locked in, man. Just gotta wait it out. What the fuck was that sound? How did that get in here? What the hell is that?
Oh, dang it. There's a ghost in here. A ghost? What was the arcade/pinball game that flipped a switch and got you hooked on gaming when you were a kid? For me, it was a sit-down seated cabinet of Galaga. Joystick left, buttons right. The first game I remember seeing or playing was Pitfall on the Atari 2600. There was a daycare I went to that had an Atari, And I remember seeing some other kids playing it while I was there. And I was just like, what? It was just such a magical thing. The idea that you could control and interact with something happening that wasn't real. And I just remember watching it for hours, being fascinated by it. I think they let me play, but like I remember at the time not even having the motor skill or the intellect to understand exactly what was going on.
Looks like it's locked by some sort of password.
So yeah, no, I'll play Divinity at some point. It's getting into the fall now, which is rough. Mario is what, a week and a half, 2 weeks away? That's gonna probably be my life for a while. At least I hope so. I have such fond memories and such recent memories of playing Zelda, and that was like over months and months. Such a good window. I like it when games can be stretched and they like occupy a whole chunk of your life. Hello, Licka or Ika? Probably Licka. Sorry to say, Licka, but I'm about to stop. Been streaming for a while. It's almost 11 o'clock, so gotta get ready for work tomorrow and all that stuff. Okay, right, Ralph, I'm seeing what you're saying now. Just super shit service and twice eats my data. It says I have unlimited data, but there's a cap that'll throttle it. So YouTube doesn't get bound by that cap? Minchuzi? Choosy? Quick question from a fellow drinker. Sometimes I drink cheap whiskey, but I think it's mainly to chase it. I don't know, but think it's mainly to chase it. I'm not sure what your question is. Are you asking what to chase it with? Because I would just say a good wimpy beer. Then you're basically like mixing a Boilermaker all the time. You know, just a Kolsch or a pale lager or something like that. If that's what your question was, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad that YouTube is a little more stable. Chase it with more. Good answer. And thanks for staying up if you had to stay up. Thanks for tuning in if the sun is out for you. I hope you have a good rest of the week. See you guys later.
On that. Yeah, because he's so locked into that. A lot of men are really at that low level, and that's why we have to recognize it. But a lot of us get so caught up on the dick, and we get so hung up in penis power and what it means to us, what it represents to us, that we can't see him or see where he is. And we get locked into a groove, a rhythm. Because when you start having sex with somebody, there is a certain rhythm, and you start to recognize their body, their movements, the way they shift. And when the energy flows differently, you can tell because the sex experience is different. His movements, his body function, the feeling that you can't really describe it, but you can sense when that man has shifted, when his mind, his emotions has moved in another direction, when he's had sex with another woman, or when he's been with another man. And most of the time men lie. Men deny it and say, you're just being paranoid, I don't know what you're going through. But a woman can tell. But a lot of times if the woman is so hooked on the penis and the experience that she gets from being with that man, she's not going to be able to pull away and free herself. She's going to dig herself into a deeper hole. Because this one woman was telling me, she said she was having sex with this man, and she was sitting on top of him riding. And she said she had gotten into a groove, so, you know, she might have gripped his head, or she might have put her hands on his shoulders, or locked them around the back of his neck, so she made sure it was just like a horse. She had that saddle, and she had the rope, so she couldn't let go. And as she got into that groove, she's sitting on him, she rocking, and she rolling her rhythm, and she had just forgotten where she was. She got into a deep state of euphoria, because she said the dick was good. But it's the only problem, though. She said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden, she said something just hit her. Bam! All upside his head. Just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody. So y'all need to remember that. That's why I'm trying to deal with the fact.
Wait a minute. Now you telling me a story, and then you switch it on me and say the woman in ecstasy and turn around and slap somebody.
She slapped him upside the head. And I said, why did you slap? She said, I couldn't help it. She had just
now,
got...
you know your audience. Okay, go on.
This game sets a new benchmark for character animation. The new consoles allow for an unprecedented level of subtlety in the way the characters can act. Some characters may betray more than their feelings. In this world, the player should look as well as listen.
The advancements in game technology allow for much more complex movement from the characters. They have spines, joints, they even have fingers. They move in different ways. We borrow these movements from real people. The man on the A57, the woman on the bus. They travel much further than they think.
The player will choose which paths to take, which characters to trust, which lies to believe, and which enemy to face.
Some enemies may become allies. Some enemies may become something far worse.
Certain enemies have taken years of conception